Kruk, and he will be talking to us about a sister brand for Rolex. They are Tudor.
Marka, która przez kilka ostatnich
This is a brand that for several years has been really investing a lot in brand awareness and in brand recognition. I'm also a really big fan of the Tudor group. I'm really big fan of Rolex, and I'm really waiting what they're going to say. I'm really curious to hear. And now over to Tudor and their representative. A short presentation, but it will be very, very interesting. My name is Michał Różycki. I work for W Kruk, and I will be presenting you a brand called Tudor. And I'm going to say something that may not be making all of you happy, and I prepared a 3-hour presentation. I didn't know that we will be playing against Switzerland, so my presentation is 3 hours long. I'm sorry. We have plenty to talk about, but I did manage to cut it a little bit, cut it here and there, so I'll have a short story for you, 1 hour only. I'm joking, of course, I'm joking. I'm going to give you some novelty products, some ideas, some concepts that we introduced in Basel. A little bit about Tudor right now. Hans Milsdorf, the founder of the Rolex Foundation, was listening to what the customers were saying. And they were saying Rolex is amazing, great watches, great products, wonderful, but top shelf. They were not available price-wise, not affordable at all. But Mr. Wisdorf was listening to all this, and he came up with a brand that would be as reliable as Rolex, that will give them the same experience in terms of reliability, and he called the new company the Tudor Watch Company. It happened in 1926. So this year it's the company's 90th anniversary. And only 10 years later, he acquired rights to the brand, and since 36, Mr. Wilsdorf officially is behind the Tudor brand. So now this year's Basel fairs, Tudor Black Bay Heritage, that was what we were showcasing. The two previous models, Pelagos and Nordlac, we added Black Bay with an in-house mechanism. In-house movement mechanism. So, what makes it so different? Definitely the previous logo, the Tudor rose, was replaced by the new Tudor logo, but on the other hand, of course, we're not moving away from our tradition and history. The rose is engraved on the crown, and this model is based on Submariner from 55, and it has 3 lines, so there is a 3-liner mention about what's going on, what it has, that it has a chronometer, and so on. So that's exactly the Submariner of 55, and that's the new version based on it. This amazing, venerable watch. Designers were inspired by the Submariner. This year we have also a new, we have the bracelet, but we also have fabric bands and leather bands, and this year we have the burgundy bands that's amazingly fits the other design elements. So the in-house movement, 70-hour power reserve, non-magnetic silicon balance spring, and there is a certification from COSC. The diameter is 31.8 millimeters. Here you can see available versions, so the bracelet, the leather band, and the fabric band. The entire diameter, 41 millimeters, case is made of steel, waterproof, static tests, 200 meters, static conditions. And now something that Tudor has never showcased before, something amazing and something that will definitely be exciting for you connoisseurs, Black Bay Dark. 316L steel, one of the most common in watches, and it's covered with black PVD coating. Previously, in the previous slide, you saw a watch with a leather band, but it also has a bracelet that's covered with PVD, with black PVD. And what's unique about this watch is that this watch has no gloss, no shine whatsoever. It's fully matte. So, also something really important and a very nice flavor for all of you. This red triangle, it's something that the previous models don't carry. Plus, there is some data about depth. It's in red. Plus, what you saw before. So there is the official logo type, the shield logo, but the rose is engraved on the crown. So the rose is not lost. The in-house movement has, again, 70 hours power reserve, non-magnetic silicon balance spring, certified by COSC, and these are the versions that you are able to buy through us, W Kruk. Only, we are the sole distributor, the bracelet, the fabric band, and the leather band. What also is notable is, well, we're not offering any mechanism or any element here for safety reasons and also for aesthetic reasons. We don't want to have contact between these elements, so we don't have any covering, any cover. So the case is connected with the bracelet and the band. 41 millimeters PVD, coated steel, and 200 meters waterproof. Something that we may never have expected, made of bronze. Black Bay Heritage made of bronze. A surprising idea. Very few watches available on the market made of bronze, so Tudor is creating a big surprise, and that's what they're offering, a bronze watch. The case, the ring, and the crown are made of bronze, brushed bronze. It has a homogeneous look all over the item. The coating on the ring is made of anodized aluminum, and it's extra hard and scratch resistant. So the logotype instead of the rose, but the rose is there on the crown, and of course it's a collector's favorite. Previously, there were some point indexes, but right now 3, 6, and 9 Arabic hour markers. So hour markers, some of the hour markers are Arabic. The band was also inspired by the Submariner and made of straps that are used in parachutes and in the parachuting industry. Very rugged. The in-house mechanism, anti-magnetic silicon balance spring, COSC, of course. And well, this watch is a little bit bigger, 43 millimeters, and the previous ones were over 30 millimeters. Something else that we didn't have before, Black Bay Classic, Black Bay 36. Tudor decided to experiment a little bit. 36 millimeters classic. So the logo is on the dial, the rose is engraved on the crown, the face, the dial is flat, and the glass is flat as well. In previous Black Bay models, the glass was a little bit more of a dome. This here is flush, exactly flush with the ring. The case is made of steel and it's brushed steel. That's another version that's available. on a military watch. You can buy that, and that's what we offer. Leather band, fabric bracelet, 36 millimeters, steel case, and movement caliber 28-24, waterproof up to 150 meters. And the most complicated watch, the most functionalities, Tudor Advisor. What's new here is that it can be bought on an alligator leather, with an alligator leather band. What we can see here, 5 main functions you can see here on the dial. That's the reserve, that's the alarm clock, that's the date, and the hour where you set the alarm clock, plus there is no centrally placed crown. There are 2 separate crowns, one for the alarm clock and the other one for the watch itself. So bracelet, band, 42 millimeters, and the case is made of titanium, while the ring is made of steel, caliber 28-92, with an additional module, and waterproof up to 100 meters. Tudor style, for those who appreciate elegance, who value elegance. This year Tudor is getting inspired by a model from the 40s. As you can see, this element is made of gold, 18 karat gold, something that Tudor is getting back to. 2 colors of dials, navy blue and burgundy. This is made of mother of pearl with diamond hour markers, and this dial is available in 28 millimeters, only this particular size. It's something very unique because if you choose to buy it, you can personalize it. There is a huge selection among sizes, colors of dial. You can select a dial with diamonds on 3, 6, 9 hour markers. So that's something that's very interesting, and it makes sense, at least taking a look. The blue dial is only available in steel, but burgundy is available in steel plus gold. This mother of pearl is only available in 28 millimeter size. Thank you so much. So please visit us in Złote Tarasy, which is the mall across the street. The last ones that I've shown you are on their way, so you won't be able to see them today, but the other ones are waiting for you there. Please visit us.
maintain heading 350. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 01, QNH.